Hey, Jamie McKean here again. I'm going to talk to you now about the Red Velvet Rope policy. I talked about it in the other videos as the first piece of the foundation from Book Yourself Solid. The Red Velvet Rope policy, I'm going to go through the why, the how, the but and the donkey. And the last two are different. Okay. It's different spelling, just in case you're not sure. The why do we have a Red Velvet Rope policy? This, by the way, this piece, Red Velvet Rope policy, was the thing that when I read the book myself for the very first time, Red Velvet Rope policy is what captured my attention and focus and everything, because at the time I was experiencing a client that I wasn't enjoying working with. And I was thinking, this doesn't feel right, there must be a different way, there must be a better way. And almost at the same time as thinking that, I was reading this in Book Yourself Solid, and the Red Velvet Rope policy talks through why you should have a Red Velvet Rope policy, which in a sense is a filtration system for your business. So it filters out and makes sure that only the perfect types of clients come to you. Okay, so why would you do that? Why would you have a filtration system in your business? Imagine only ever working with people who you absolutely love working with. Imagine the different feeling you get. Imagine the different types of energy and the different types of results you could likely get if every single client you ever worked with, you absolutely loved working with. I'm quite lucky, I'm in that position now. I love all my clients, it's fantastic, and I've done that primarily through the Red Velvet Rope policy. I've been able to filter out clients that I don't enjoy working with, whether that's refer them to someone else or just say, look, we're not right for each other. But those that I do work with, it's fantastic. So, using words from the book, it allows you to be really inspired and engaged with the people that you work with, and whilst to say that's from the book, it's true, okay? I'm a prime example of that. And you'll be able to do your best work with people, and that leads to A, getting some fantastic results for your clients, and B, meaning that they'll talk to a lot of other people about you. And both of those, great results and people talking about you, leads to more clients, which is fantastic. So let's talk about, that's the why we have a Red Velvet Rope policy. Let's talk about the how. The first thing you need to do and want to do is to make a list of values. What are your innate values that if people had similar values to you and you worked with them, what type of result would that give you? Now, values is different to circumstance, so there may be someone with a perfect list of values for you, but they're just having a really bad time at the moment, their head's not in the right space. So be careful when you do this, because you may have some clients today that are just in a slightly different headspace, but the values will still line up with you. When you actually then make a list of values, what you want to do is have 3 columns, okay? First column is perfect clients, middle is mid-range, and the last on the right is dud. So what you're actually going to want to do is write out your clients in those. If they're in perfect, great. If they're in mid-range, then you're going to be wanting to work out how can you get them to perfect. And if they're dud, you're going to want to work out, okay, what do I do with the dud client? It's either moving them back into mid-range or working out how to let them go. And that would be either refer to someone else, it would be to basically put some controls in place so that in a sense they will leave on their own accord, or thirdly, and this will happen, is to fire some clients. I have actually had to fire clients so far in my business, and you don't do it willingly or you don't enjoy it per se. There are people out there who enjoy firing clients. Don't know about you, I'm in business to help people. So, but when you have a realization that you can actually help someone else and get better results and they appreciate it more, it's quite an easy conversation to have with a dud client. So that's the how you do it, 3 columns, okay? Now, if you get to the but and you say, well, Jamie, I don't actually have any clients, that's okay. That's actually great, because then you don't have to have this problem. You can actually define this now. And of course, more of this is in the book, and you can download templates with the book. And I'll tell you at the end where to get a copy from. So if you're thinking, I don't have a big list, or I just need to take people on as well for the money, Jamie, then that's okay. It's termed as having a looser rope, okay? So you can have your values and you can work through them, and then you can be sharpening that as you work through the early stages of your business. Okay, so that's okay for my but, which leads us nicely onto the donkey story. Okay, the donkey story taken from Book Yourself Solid. The donkey story says there's an old man, a young boy and a donkey walking along the road, and people say, there's a donkey, very good donkey there, why doesn't the old man get on the donkey, because there's an old man walking. So the old man gets on the donkey. Walking along a bit further, then someone else says, why is there a young boy walking, why is the old man sat on the donkey? So they switch. The old boy's walk on the donkey and the old man's walking along the side. Another few feet up the road, someone else says, there's a perfectly good donkey there, why is the boy walking? So the boy gets on the donkey, and now there's the donkey and the man and the boy on the donkey. Oh, are you with me? Anyway, there's a whole lot of people on the back of the donkey walking along. Young boy, old man on the donkey. Another group of people say, that's a poor donkey, why are they both on his back, why have they got legs, why don't they walk? And why, he looks really tired, that donkey, from carrying all that weight. So the old man and the young boy think, okay, well, they get off and they start carrying the donkey to try and lighten the load and help the donkey out. As they're walking over a bridge, they slip, donkey falls, lands in the river, washes away and drowns. The end of the story, basically, and the moral of the story is to say, if you listen to everyone around you and you don't do what's true to you and try and keep everyone happy, then you may as well kiss your ass goodbye. That's the donkey story. And if you ever hear me talking about the donkey story, it usually means that you're probably trying to please too many people instead of finding out what's true to you. So really applies in business. If you want to find out more about Book Yourself Solid, just go to theprofitpartnership.co.nz/BYS. So that's theprofitpartnership.co.nz/BYS. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next few videos when I talk more about the other building blocks of the foundation. Bye for now.